Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kozak here at Icefall. We welcome you here for tonight's hockey match where WMPQPL will be taking on the visiting Chatham Cougars. WMPQPL was coming in this game with an overall record of 9-12-0, and they are 6-0-0 in the Big North Stripes Division, and they're coming off that unfortunate, brutal 7-0 loss against Pequannock Valley. And for the Chatham Cougars, they're coming in this game with a 9-11-2 record and are 4-8-0 in the MCSSIHL Menin Division. Very tough division. Should mention that too. For Chatham, they're coming off a 7-3 loss against the KJS United in the Menin Cup semifinals. And other than that, let's get into your starting goaltender for WMPQPL, and that is Matt Montina. Montina is 9-11-0 on the season. He is coming in this game with an .899 save percentage, averaging 38.45 saves per game, with a goals against average of 4.3, and Matt Montina with one shutout on the season. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is completely free and helps out a ton. Send this message to family and friends who can subscribe as we try to reach our big goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2025-2026 sports season. This radio broadcast and recording is brought to you by our official sponsors, Bullpen.com and TopWaterBrowsers.com. Be sure to check out the TJK shop. Link in the description below. It is TJK152.com/shop for the latest information to go check out our merchandise. Be sure to also follow our social media platforms. We're available on Instagram and TikTok, and both are at TJK Network. And for more information on Sports Network, go to TJK152.com/shop for our shop link. And then, of course, more information on Sports Network is TJK152.com/network. And again, all these links are in the description below. And unfortunately, since we cannot broadcast here in Icefall, follow WMPQPL Report on Instagram to stay updated with the WMPQPL hockey team. So WMPQPL, unfortunately, is without Joe Barrichello in the lineup tonight after that unfortunate, brutal knee and injury that happened last week against Pequannock Valley. So WMPQPL is going to have to find out how to beat this pretty good Chatham squad without their top player. Also, the state tournament brackets came out yesterday. We'll go over those during an intermission before we head into our break. We'll go over that quickly as the starting lineups will be coming out shortly. But once again, my name is Tyler Kozak. We hope you guys enjoy this radio broadcast, and of course, we'll get the recording to you out within a few days once we edit it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Icefall for tonight's matchup between Chatham High School and Westville for Pequannock Mountain Lakes. And now for the starting lineups. For the visitors, Chatham. At defense, number 4, Jack Strauss. At defense, number 21, Nate Crowder. At forward, number 2, Luke Brennan. At forward, number 5, Charlie Dunn. At forward, number 23, Owen Young. And in goal, number 30, Roman Lane. And now your starting lineup for Westville for Pequannock Mountain Lakes. At defense, number 6, Chad Stryan. Also at defense, number 41, Braden Klein. And forward, number 24, Chris Biro. And forward, number 16, Max Deep. And forward, number 19, Timmy Ritchie. And in goal, number 27, Matt Montina. I now ask you all to rise. Over your heads. The playing games all set down.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for our opening face-off between WMPQPL and the Chatham Cougars. Starting in goal for Chatham will be number 30, and that is Snowden Lang. So there's your goalie for when it comes to Chatham's side of the game, starting in the net. Snowden Lang is coming in this game with an 887 save percentage for the Chatham Cougars. Now, even though Chatham is 9-11-2, they are a pretty decent team. They play in the toughest division. That is the men division with Morristown Beard, KJS, Mendham. Lots of good teams Chatham plays in. So, real test here for WMPQPL. And here we go with the opening face-off. So Chatham will start things off here with the puck in their own end. Chatham will send this one across here. And we'll take this one through the neutral zone and enter into the WMPQPL zone here. And it looks like Chatham is going to enter offsides when their players lost their footing inside the WMPQPL zone. So we'll have a face-off at the blue line outside of the WMPQPL zone. Face-off won by WMPQPL. Timmy Ritchie on it, trying to battle for it. And this one's knocked away out to center ice. Cougars will dump this one back in. This one will come to Matt Montino, where he'll make a save there and bring this one to the side. But Chatham on it here as they take this one to the near side corner. Now here at the blue line. But this one is stolen here by Timmy Ritchie. Looking to get on a breakaway. Timmy Ritchie with a shot. Save made by Snowden Lang. Huge chance there for WMPQPL, but Snowden Lang says no. Battle for it here in the neutral zone. Max D was crunched there. And another hit there against Max D by Chatham. And the whistle will sound as Max D's helmet comes off. But Chatham is not afraid to lay the body. We'll get a face-off here at the blue line outside of the Chatham zone. Off forward off the draw here, this one goes to Jake Vandenberg. He'll try to chip this one in here. But a board battle here at the near side boards. This one will be sent in to the Chatham zone by WMPQPL. Now a battle for here as this one makes it to the far side corner where Chatham will chip this one out. WMPQPL was offsides when trying to keep that one in, so they'll have to tie it back up. So Chatham has a chance here to get this one out, but WMPQPL puts on the pressure there and are able to keep it in there briefly, but Chatham able to get this one out. But WMPQPL will send this one once again back in. Jack Murphy now with it. Gets it over to Chris Cortao. Now back to Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy trying to get a chance there, but he's tied up there and that puck's knocked aside. Henry Spina bringing this one in for the Cougars as he's crunched there at the boards. This puck is knocked loose here. Chatham's on it here. Shot right there. Dies through some traffic as it's blocked. And now Sam DiRobertis with this one as he'll dump this one in. Snowden Lang played that one from behind his net. And now this puck here out in the neutral zone. Steven Giancarelli now coming in. Steven Giancarelli there had that one knocked away. As this one goes around the boards. And the Cougars will take this one out here. Puck brought around here to the near side boards. Steven Giancarelli on it. This one chipped around here to the far side corner. Chatham able to get this one out. Shots on goal, even at one apiece. With 12:03 to go in our opening first period. WMPQPL will bring this one all the way into the Chatham zone, but they'll get tagged for an icing. So we'll get a face-off coming up inside the WMPQPL D zone. For here at the far side boards, right outside the WMPQPL bench. But Chatham holds on to it as they try to get a shot there, but they'll send it wide. Chatham turns this one over here. WMPQPL looking to get this one out, they do. Buck now out here at center ice, and Chatham brings this one back in. That is Charlie Dunn here on it, losing his footing there, but Chatham holds on with it here. Shot there, save made by Valentina, but the rebound they score, and Chatham strikes first. Chatham will take an early 1-0 lead here with 11:25 to go in the first period. WMPQPL has struggled this season when it comes to giving up the first goal, as they are, I believe, 2-9-0 when they give up the opening goal. So WMPQPL is going to have to find a way to come from behind. Down 1-0 now. This one will be dumped in here by Chatham off the face-off. Michael Watt trying to battle for here. Hook right around the corner here, and this one's cleared away by WMPQPL. So Luke Brendel gets the opening goal here for the Chatham Cougars. The assist will go to Owen Young. And now WMPQPL looking to respond here. Jack Murphy gets a shot here, and a glove save here by Snowden Lang. So we'll get a face-off coming up here inside the Chatham zone. Puck loose in front there for Chris Beer off the face-off. Save made by Snowden Lang. With a bunch of traffic crowding in front of his net. Puck turned over here, kept in by Max T. As Chatham tries to clear it, or not able to. And now WMPQPL looking to try to get something going here as they'll bring this one around the boards. Chatham though gets on it here. They try to clear it, but it is held in. Another try though, and this one does get out. Michael Watt now on it inside the WMPQPL zone. He'll go around the net of Matt Montina, and he'll play this one around here to the corner. Puck brought around again. Another battle for it. And now WMPQPL taking this one through the neutral zone. As Maxty brings it in here. Chatham bringing this one around the boards here, trying to get this one out, but WMPQPL holds it in here. Chatham within their own zone. Plenty of room, they'll get this one out. Jack Strients there, playing this one to the side. They'll try to chip this one away, but it's kept in. But it's taken back here by WMPQPL. They'll clear this one away. Chatham within now their own zone. Puck out here at center ice as Timmy Ritchie will dump this one in, and he scores! A strange goal for WMPQPL by Timmy Ritchie. He was just dumping it in, but it'll tie the game up at 1. Very unusual sight to see, but this game is now even at 1. Let's take a look at the replay on our recording. So you can see here, Timmy Ritchie was just dumping it in for the neutral zone at the red line. And yeah, it looks like Snowden Lang just got out of his net there, couldn't track it, and ended up in his net to tie this game up at 1. Just a very strange sight to see, but for WMPQPL, you'll take whatever you can get. So the goal will go to Timmy Ritchie. Foul for off the face-off. WMPQPL gets on it, they'll dump it in. So obviously no assist for that Timmy Ritchie goal. Again, very strange one there. But it ties the game up at 1 regardless. Puck out here in the neutral zone. Jack Murphy laying the body there. And now Chatham with it here. As they're able to pick up that loose puck. And bring this one into the WMPQPL zone here. Shot here by the Cougars. Glove saved by Matt Montina. So we'll get a defensive zone draw here for WMPQPL coming up. 8:24 to go in the first period. Chatham with the advantage in the shots department by 2 as they're out shooting WMPQPL 6-4. Puck here loose up the side, the Cougars get on it. Shot here, deflection tried, but this one goes wide. Battle for here at the side, Chatham holds on here, they'll send it across to the far side boards. Shot here from a distance, blocker saved by Matt Montina. Chatham here with a shot, another save there by Matt Montina. Chatham now putting on the pressure. Puck knocks loose here, and now WMPQPL gets on it. Now Timmy Ritchie rushing in here. Timmy Ritchie, with a nice move there. Timmy Ritchie with a shot at the side there. Pad save by Snowden Lang. And now the Cougars take this one back. It's Luke Bender here with a shot off the post. Another try there. Save it by Matt Montina. The rebound's loose. And do we have a goal? Doesn't look like a goal, but we may get a penalty here. It looks like it's going to go against WMPQPL. Unless it actually looks like, yes, it'll be a penalty shot for Chatham. It'll be Luke Brendel here taking the shot here. They put up 2 minutes for WMPQPL, but they took it away as it is a penalty shot for Chatham. And here we go. Luke Brendel here taking the shot. Luke Brendel on it here with a move, and what a save there by Matt Montina. To keep this game tied at 1. So good job there by Matt Montina to keep this one tied at 1 off of Luke Brendel's penalty shot attempt. But Chatham here putting on the pressure here with a chance in front. And they could not finish on that one. Chatham looking to continue on here with their offensive grabs. But this one picked off here and taken back by Timmy Ritchie as he rushes in. Timmy Ritchie trying to make a dangle there, but it is broken up. And now Chatham coming in here with some speed. Chatham here gets a distant shot. Save made by Matt Montina. Puck out here in the neutral zone as Chatham looks to get set up. Now for it behind the net, Matt Montina. This one comes up in front, and Matt Montina makes a big save there, and he'll hold on to this one to stop play. So the shots on goal, it is 12-5 in favor of the Chatham Cougars. Battle for it off the face-off. Chatham here bringing this one around behind the net of Matt Montina. Chatham here getting a shot here. Save made by Matt Montina. This one is now taken out here by WMPQPL as they bring this one into the Chatham zone. Chatham here able to pick up on this one here as Nate Crowley brings it in here. This one's knocked loose to the side as this one's picked up here by Chris Sennett. Cougars here at the point with a shot. Blocker saved by Matt Montina. And this one will be cleared away. Chatham on it here in their own end. Chatham will dump it in. Matt Montina plays it with the stick. And now Chatham here at the side trying to bury this one, but Matt Montina protecting that post there. So he'll stop play and hold on to this one. So we'll get a face-off here inside WMPQPL zone. The face-off is won by Chatham. Chatham here looking to get a shot. Saved it by Montina. The rebound knocks loose. And this one is banked over to the side. Foul for a year. Chance there in front. And this one doesn't go. Puck brought around the boards here. Chatham keeps it in as they send it to the near side corner. Chatham putting on some good pressure here, but this one is broken up. And now sent out to Timmy Ritchie on the breakaway. Timmy Ritchie with a shot. And a save made by Snowden Lang. Cougars bringing this one back in here with a shot. They score. Chatham takes a 2-1 lead. That goal will go to Owen Young for the Cougars, which will give them the 1-goal lead now at 2-1.
Chatham goal scored by number 23, Owen Young.
So no assist on the Owen Young goal. That gives Chatham the 2-1 lead. Sam DiRoberto's on it here for WMPQPL as he brings this one in. Power forward here at the boards, inside the Chatham zone. As this one is sent down behind the net of Snowden Lang. Chatham will get on it here, inside their own end. Power forward here at the side. Puck makes its way out in the neutral zone. WMPQPL is offsides. So Chatham there with some time to get this one out. We'll send it all the way into the WMPQPL zone. Matt Montina there playing it to the side. Puck out here in the neutral zone. Chatham picks up on it. And this one comes to Matt Montina. He'll play this one away. Chatham able to hold this one in here with a shot. Saved made by Matt Montina. Showing the pads there on that save. Chatham within their own ends here. Timmy Ritchie putting on some pressure there. Now Chris Piro with it. As Chris Piro will dump it in from the neutral zone. Puck knocked on the boards here. Chatham able to clear this one away. It will not be an icing, as I believe it was touched by WMPQPL. So Matt Montina had to settle that one from behind the net. And Chatham will now try to set something up here as they're able to get on it inside the WMPQPL zone. But Timmy Ritchie will steal this one away here, and Timmy Ritchie now on the rush again. Timmy Ritchie with a move there, but it's broken up. Puck cleared away here by the Cougars. Now Timmy Ritchie on it once again. Timmy Ritchie still with it here, coming in with some speed. Timmy Ritchie shot, save made by Snowden Lang. Chatham will clear it away here. Knocks Dino on it as he keeps this one in the neutral zone. This one's taken here by Kyle Abbas. He brings it in here. It goes all the way to the glove of Snowden Lang, and he will drop this one. Play it on. Puck now behind the net inside the Chatham zone. As this one's cleared away. Now Chatham here with a chance here with a shot, and they score. And Chatham will take a 3-1 lead. So it's now a 3-1 game here. So it's now a 3-1 game in favor of Chatham as they have continued to pour on the offense. Nice stick check there by Michael Watt as he'll dump it in. Snowden Lang will play this one round boards from behind his net. Now Chatham here playing this one through the neutral zone as they bring this one in. So Charlie Dunn will get the goal here for Chatham to make it a 3-1 game. The assists will go to Owen Young and Luke Brendel. So a minute and 19 to go here in the first period. Chatham also out shooting WMPQPL 19-8. The stretch for WMPQ has been bad since the Winter Classic. 6-3 since, or actually at the Winter Classic point, 3-9 since then. So things have not been pretty for WMPQPL when it comes to that point in the season. Something changed when it comes to that pedigree, and it was, of course, on the wrong side of things. Chatham on it here in their own zone as we reach a final minute to go in the first period. Foul 4 inside the WMPQPL zone. They were able to find it. This one gets out to Timmy Ritchie, but Timmy Ritchie couldn't hold on to it here. And it's taken back by Chatham, but a foul forward again. Max D putting on the body. Gets it to Timmy Ritchie to steal it. Timmy Ritchie trying to get a shot there, but he sends it wide. Chatham uses the glass as they'll bank it out of their zone all the way into WMPQPL's end here. This one cleared away. Three seconds to go in this first period. And I was going to do it here as we have a collision right when the buzzer sounds. But of course, no scrum. That's good to see. It was an accidental play. But anyways, that's going to do it for our first period. But before we head into our intermission, I thought we should go over the playoff bracket, as again, this game won't count towards power points as those have closed back on Sunday at 12 o'clock. So the playoff bracket just came out yesterday. WMPQPL was sitting at the 15th spot when it comes to power points, so it looked like they were going to match up with the 2 seed or number 2 spot in power points, which is Wayne, but strength of schedule really changed some of the factors here when it comes to the season. And as you can see here, WMPQPL has jumped up to the 8th seed. They'll be taking on the 9th seed, West Essex. So a rematch of the Winter Classic that'll be played at Icefall. So an 8 versus 9, WMPQPL will have the first round here at home at their rink, Icefall. And then the winner of this game will take on the winner of 1 versus 16, the 1 seed being the KJS United and Parsippany Regional. KJS was the team that WMPQPL lost to in a sectional final, so a potential early rematch for WMPQPL and KJS United in the sectional final of last season. KJS has had a good season as they're the 1 seed. Last season they were the 8. WMPQPL was the 11, so marginal improvement when it comes to the seeding for WMPQPL, but we'll have to see as, again, the late season struggles have continued on since the Winter Classic as they've been 3-9 since going 6-3 earlier in the season. So we'll have to see. But anyways, we'll head into our intermission here on TJK Network. My name is Todd Gossels here at the Icefall. Chatham's up 3-1, out shooting WMPQPL 19-8. But anyways, we will see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for the second period coming up momentarily. Chatham's up by 2 with a score of 3-1. Out shooting WMPQPL 19-8. Chatham scored first, and then WMPQPL tied it up at 1. Now it's Timmy Ritchie off a very strange goal. Looks like Timmy Ritchie was dumping that one in from the red line, but a miscue by Snowden Lang resulted in WMPQPL tying it up at 1, but Chatham has responded with 2 goals to make it a 2-goal lead at 3-1. So WMPQPL again is 2-9-0 when they give up the first goal versus 7-3-0 when they score the first goal. But again, scoring first has just been a rare commodity as of late when it comes to WMPQPL, and it has been a real struggle, especially now that one of their best players on the team, Joe Barcaro, is out of the lineup for today. But the good news is that the injury wasn't serious. He has just taken a resting day since this game doesn't count to anything when it comes to PowerPoints. Joe Barcaro will be back for the NJSIAA state sectional playoffs. So that is a good sign to see, is that he will be back when the games really matter and the season will be truly on the line. So here we are as we get ready for the second period face-off between the Chatham Cougars and your WMPQPL hockey team. And here we go with the face-off. Puck was left loose there. Chatham was able to get on it here. As Chatham now takes this one in to the WMPQPL zone. As they'll dump this one and wrap this one around the boards. And they'll wrap it again here to the near side corner. Chatham here at the point with a shot. Gets through traffic. Bad save by Matt Montina. Chatham looking to build on their 2-goal lead here. Shot there is blocked through traffic. Chatham able to hold this one in right at the blue line again. Trying to get a shot there, but they'll send it wide. Chris Piro will clear this one away. This one will come out here to center ice. Yeah, Chatham dumps this one in partially, but Kyle Lappy gets on it here. He'll get it to Jack Stryans. Kyle Lappy will bring this one around here, but Chatham holds it in here right at the blue line. WMPQPL able to get the clear here once again, but Chatham here at the neutral zone will take this one right back in. Puck comes back out here at center ice. Henry Spina bringing it in here for the Cougars. With a move there in front of the net. And he could not get the shot off there. Couldn't bury that one. Shot there through traffic. Bunker saved by Matt Montina. And this one will be cleared away. Chatham bringing this one back in here with a shot save made by Montina. The rebound is no good as well. Puck here at the corner. Another shot there. Save made by Matt Montina. The rebound. Another save by Matt Montina. Another try here by Chatham. And another save by Matt Montina. And this time he'll hold on to stop play. .12:49 to go in the second. Chatham has been putting on the offense. They have 26 shots on goal. Chatham wins the faceoff inside the WMPQPL zone here. Shot there. And a save made by Matt Montina. This one's going to also go up and out of play. So we'll get another defensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. Chatham will win another face-off here inside the WMPQPL zone. Here, a shot there at the side. That one doesn't go, but another try here by the Cougars. They fan on that one. Puck brought to the side here, the near side board to be exact. This one will be knocked away here. It's Jack Murphy here with a breakaway chance. And a save made by Snowden Lang. WMPQPL looking to try to respond here as they're down by 2. Puck brought around the boards here by Chatham as they're able to get on it here. Now Chatham will take this one out of their own end. And as the Cougars take this one in here, they'll dump it in. Chatham here, send this one in front of the net. Matt Montino with a nice glove there to start play. So let's go over the shots here. It is 28-9 in favor of the Cougars as they have been pouring on the shots and the offense. WPL, of course, but not that many chances. And of course, they got to go off of a lucky fluke there and miscue by the Chatham goaltender, Snowden Lang, from Timmy Ritchie's dump in at the red line at center. Timmy Ritchie bringing this one in here with a shot. This one goes high. Shot here by Max D, and that one stopped by Snowden Lang. Chance here in front of the net. But Chatham holds off WPL. But about 4 here, Timmy Ritchie looking to try to get this puck here. The Cougars on it, they'll bring it around. Chatham will take this one in here. Chatham here with a shot, save made by Matt Montina. Another shot here by Chatham, save made by Matt Montina. It's kept in by number 17, Jonathan Monks. As he'll dump this one in. And this one is snatched away by Timmy Ritchie. Timmy Ritchie taking this one into the Chatham zone here as he is checked there, and the puck will be knocked loose to the side here. Now Chatham rushing back in here with a shot. Save made by Matt Montina. Now Ford off the face on him. Chatham able to keep this one in here at the side. But about 4, WPQPL will get on it and get it out. Chris Curatola gets it to Chris Piro. But that one is stolen away by the Cougars. And Chatham brings this one back in here. Kyle Lapido putting on the body. Chatham looking to hold on here. And so bring this one around the boards here. Kyle Lappy getting back on it here. Lappy lost it. Chatham looking to try to get a shot off here, but a bunch of sticks in the way there. WMPQPL is able to guard off a couple of those Chatham tries, but Chatham still has it here, so they'll get another shot and send it wide. Foul 4 here. Puck now at the far side corner. The Cougars really now starting to push here. But we're going to get a whistle here as this puck comes its way to Matt Montina. And he'll cover it up to stop the play. So WQPL can get a much needed change to get fresh skaters on. So face-off will be inside of the defensive zone here for WQPL. As this face-off is won by Chatham here after a little bit of a battle. And this one will come to Matt Montina. Chatham's able to get a shot there. But Matt Montina gets a save and he'll hold on to it once again. Face-off by around the boards here. This puck comes loose here. Well, WPQPL will get on it here. And this one's cleared away. No icing. Jack Murphy will hustle to this one here, try to battle for it. This one comes to Jack Strines, but he couldn't hold on to it. And now Chatham coming in here on the rush. Chatham here will get a distant shot. glove save by Matt Montina. He's going to hold on. Another struggle with WMPQPL is that they have not been a good home team this year versus on the road. It's off here, one by Chatham. Shot there, save made by Matt Montina. And he'll hold on once again. WMPQPL is 4-8-0 as the home team versus 5-4-0 when playing as the away team. Shot here off the face-up by Chatham once again. Another save made by Matt Montina. Jack Shrine's there. Hit right there, looks like, by Chatham. He was nearly thrown into the Chatham bench, and it looks like we're going to get a whistle and a penalty coming up against the Chatham Cougars. So WMPQPL will get their first look on the power play, as this penalty is going to go against Charlie Dunn. He'll get 2 minutes for roughing. So WMPQPL will try to get something going on the power play. It will definitely be a bit of a struggle again without Joe Barrichello in the lineup when it comes to just even strength 5-on-5 and also the power play unit, which has a fair share of struggles when it comes to giving up shorthanded goals. So the faceoff will be inside the Chatham zone here to kick off this WMPQPL power play. We're going to try to get something going here. Puck behind the net of Chatham's goalie, Snowden Lang. Now WMPQPL looks set up here. But Chatham able to get their sticks on it and clear this one out to center ice. Now Chatham on here, bringing this one into WMPQPL zone, shorthanded. Chatham here with a chance in front. And a pad save by Matt Montina. Loose puck there, nearly turned over, but Timmy Ritchie able to get out of here. And Sam Dearburst will dump it in. Chatham on it here, inside the WMPQPL zone, but a nice steal there by WMPQPL here. But a chance in front of the net, they couldn't get the shot off. Puck here at the near side corner for WMPQPL. Chatham battling it here. Puck here in front of the net, and we're going to get a whistle as Snowden Lang covers it up. A minute and 3 to go on this power play for WMPQPL. They haven't really gotten anything going. So let's see. There's plenty of time, though, on the main advantage. Max D wins the faceoff here for WMPQPL. For Timmy Ritchie with a shot and a save made by Snowden Lang. WMPQPL with the face-off win, but Chatham able to steal it back here and they'll get the clear with 47 seconds to go here on the man advantage for WMPQPL. Now Montina there settling it with his stick. And WMPQPL looks to try to get something going here. WMPQPL not able to get on it here as they'll dump it in all the way. Surprisingly, it was not an icing. But WMPQPL will set up on it here. 23 seconds to go here. Shot here by Timmy Ritchie. Save made by Snowden Lang. One-timer by Timmy Ritchie. And that one doesn't go either. And Chatham gets the clear with 10 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go here. WMPQPL within their own ends here, but the power play is going to come to an end. And as they come up empty-handed, they're 0 for 1. Had a couple good looks, but nothing really crazy. Now Chatham, we're going to get a chance here, but it's broken up by Max T. He'll dump it in here. It'll come to the glove of Snowden Lang. He'll hold on to it to stop play. So face off inside the Chatham zone. Face off Fonts side here. Battle for it. And this one's right around here. Look out here in the neutral zone. Chatham with it, now in their own ends here. Brandon Klein will use the glass, play it off of as Steven Chancarelli lays a good body check on Nate Crowley. But Chatham will bring this one back in here. This one's going to go off the glass as they send it in. Now about here at the side, the near side boards. Puck now brought behind the net of Matt Montina. As this one's brought loose here, this one will go around and be cleared. Chatham bringing this one back in once again. Chatham here with a shot. And that one doesn't go. Another shot here. This one goes wide. And Chatham looks like is going to be called offsides here. So we're going to face off here at the blue line outside of the WMQPL zone. Chatham here with a 2-on-1 chance here with a shot there. Save made by Matt Montina. Couldn't finish on the rebound. Chatham holds on here inside the WQPL zone with 4:13 to go in the second period. Puck set the cross here. Another shot there by Chatham, but we'll send it wide here, but Chatham still holding on here inside the WMPQPL zone. Shot here and a save made by Matt Montina. He holds on again. Now Montina has been bombarded in this game, and he has been sharp. Despite allowing 3 goals, he has faced a high volume of shots, 39 to be specific. So WMPQPL being outshot 39-16 by Chatham. Shot here, save it by Matt Montina with the rebound. Makes its way in as Chatham scores to make it 4-1. WMPQPL has continued to be walloped inside their own D zone and have not been able to find a way to generate offense. And that has been a key struggle for this team as of late. So it's 4-1 Chatham. Chatham looking to get another shot there, but they send it wide. It's a backhander try, but couldn't get on it.
Chatham goal scored
That Chatham goal will go to Rory McNally, and the assist will go to Sam Zhang. That is your Chatham goal there to make it 4-1. Now for here at the near side boards. Chatham will hold on to it here. Doug Rowe, it will get on it here and get to Jack Murphy. Puck out to center ice here. Doug Rowe will chip this one in here. This one is played away by Snowden Lang with the stick. Chatham bringing this one in here with a shot and a glove save by Matt Montina. Shot off the face-off here, blocked through traffic, it goes wide. Chatham, though, has been putting on the pressure. They have definitely owned WMPQPL when it comes to offensive zone time. On top of the shots department as well. Chris Bureau on it here for WMPQPL as he takes this one through the neutral zone and brings this one in. Foul for here. This one brought around the boards. Inside the Chatham zone. Kyle Lappy dumps it back in. Kept in by Lappy again. And they'll send it here. It'll go wide in front of the net of Snowden Lang. Max D trying to hold this one in, but it does come out. WMPQPL will have to tie back up here. Chatham with it in their own ends. As they'll take this one out of their zone and dump it back into the WMPQPL zone. Big hit there. Went on Braden Klein. That was by Charlie Dunn. WMPQPL will get tagged here for an Ison. So, Ison for WMPQPL. The Fits will come back in their own zone here with less than a minute to go in the second period. 59.4 seconds. So, face off inside the WMPQPL zone once again. Less than a minute to go in this second period. It has been absolutely flat. The WMPQPL have not been able to get anything going. Steven Giancarelli trying to put on the hustle here, but he is checked there. And WMPQPL is forced to dump in. The Cougars within their own ends again. Steven Giancarelli trying to put on some pressure here. Now this puck here at the far side corner, but Chatham's on it, and they'll take this one out once again. Ten seconds to go in our second period here. Chatham with it in their own end. They'll take this one around their own net. And we're going to get a penalty called here with 2.1 seconds to go in the second period. It's going to go against Chatham. Even though he was the one that fell. I'm not sure what that is, but WMPQPL is going to get a power play out of this. Not really sure. Let's see what the penalty's on. It looks like it's going to go against Luke Brendel here for Chatham. It'll be a hold-in. So a hold-in against Luke Brendel to put WMPQPL on the power play with 2.1 seconds to go in the second period. And off that face-off, the buzzer will sound. And that'll do it here for the second period. So WMPQPL is trailing 4-1 against the Chatham Cougars, and also being outshot 41-16 But we'll have a minute and 58 seconds of power play time that will carry over into the third period as WMPQPL tries to get something going here. But it has been a struggle for this team in this rough stretch since the Winter Classic, if we want to date back to after they won 8-2 against West Essex. It has just been a struggle, which is just unfortunate to see, as out of this game we wrap up the regular season and WMPQPL gets ready for the postseason as they'll take on West Essex once again, this time here at Icefault for the first round of the state sectional playoffs. But anyways, we will see you shortly as we will enter our longer intermission as the ceremony will come out here to cut the ice and give us a fresh sheet of ice for the third period. But anyways, my name is Tyler Kazak here at Icefault, giving you coverage of Chatham versus WMPQPL. But anyways, we will see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK NETWORK as we get ready for the third period coming up shortly. WMPQPL currently trails 4-1 against the Chatham Cougars. It has been a struggle in this game. And WMPQPL will look to try to get something going here as they'll have a minute and 58 seconds of carried power play time going into this third period from the second, as the penalty was committed with 2.1 seconds to go. So again, we'll see what happens here. Coming up in this third period here, the final regular season game for WMPQPL before the NJSIAA state sectional playoffs begins. Chatham also outshooting WMPQPL 41-16. So things have not been great in that department either, but it's only been two instances. One instance was a tie at 28-28 when it comes to shots. That was against Lakeland, the 5-0 shutout win. And then the first game against PML, that was a 5-4 comeback overtime win. That was the game where the only game actually where WMPQPL outshot a team, and that was 35-34. So not even by a big margin. So here we go as we get ready for the third period here with the face-off. WMPQPL again on the power play to start things off here. Timmy Ritchie on here, bringing this one in. Timmy Ritchie battling for it. And this one's knocked away and cleared. WMPQPL with it in their own zone. Looking to get something going here. Sent all the way into the Chatham zone. Timmy Ritchie on here. Taking a shot. Blocker save by Snowden Lang. Chance here in front for Timmy Ritchie, and he sends it wide. We got a whistle here. The net is dislodged. It is a Chatham net that is dislodged. Snowden Lang's net. We'll fix that, and we'll get a offensive zone face-off here for WMPQPL coming up inside the Chatham zone. Face-off. Battle for it, but WMPQPL holds on to it here. Battle for it behind the net of Lang. WMPQPL on it here. Looking for a lane. Max D on it. Foul for behind the net here. And Chatham able to get this one and clear it away. Jimmy Ritchie coming in with some nice speed there with a shot, and a save made by Snowden Lang. And Chatham gets another clear with 10 seconds to go on this man advantage. Timmy Ricciani here, and that's going to do it here for the WMPQPL power plays. Again, they fall flat again. Now 0 for 2 on the man advantage. And now Chatham will bring this one back into the WMPQPL zone here with a chance here in front of the net. Now Montina not able to get the save here. It's another goal. And it's now 5-1 Chatham. That was a little bit of a strange one there because looks like they were just chipping away at Matt Montina's pads until it came loose. So again, I'm not sure. Let's take a look here. You can see him, chipping away at it there. And until it looks like it came loose and into the net. I'm surprised that was a good goal. Looks like the officials are discussing here because I believe that should be goaltender interference. We'll see if they write off the Chatham goal and take this one back because it looks like Matt Montina had it and they were just chipping away at his pads until that puck came loose and was banked into the net. Looks like this one will stand, so it is a 5-1 Chatham lead as things unfortunately continue on the bad end for WMPQPL. WMPQPL had a ice in from the neutral zone, so the faceoff comes into their end, and it's won by Chatham here. Shot there, save made by Matt Montina through the traffic. Chatham still with it here with another try. They send it wide. Chatham with a shot there. It's blocked. Big hit there by the Cougars. Keep this one inside the WMPQPL zone. But good hustle there by Max D to pick up on that puck. As Max D's taken down there. Chatham now taking this one back into the WMPQPL zone. Now Valentino with a block of save there. Foul for behind the net of Matt Montina. Chatham now getting on it here. And now stolen back here. All right, Max D as he is crunched there in the neutral zone, ball dumping that one into the Chatham zone. Puck dumped into the Chatham zone once again. For here at the corner inside the Chatham zone. This one's brought around here. A net of Snowden Lang. As this one comes out of the Chatham zone all the way into WMPQPL's end. And this one's played around the boards here. Chatham nearly kept it in but couldn't. For here And neutral zone, WMPQPL able to get on it here. Jack Murphy with a move here. Jack Murphy with a shot. And he sends it high to the glass. Pioneer with a shot. Hard save by Snowden Lang. WMPQPL played Chatham 2 seasons ago. That was the 23-24 season. WMPQPL's best season in program history. And the same score as of right now is what it was like 2 years ago. It was a 5-1 Chatham win. Look out here in center ice. As this one's sent in here. Chris Biro trying to get that puck there. And he's able to chip this one out to center ice here. Chatham bringing this one in again. There's a shot there, they send it wide. There's a shot there, that one goes wide as well. Mamatino may have gotten a piece of it with his pads. Chance there in front, but Chatham couldn't connect on the pass. And this one will come all the way back into the Chatham zone. Chatham coming in again here. Puck loose there. Right beside Matt Montina. As Max D gets on it here. Tries to feed it over to Chris Biro, but Chris Biro couldn't connect on the pass. The Cougars will get it back. Well, we have swear word there yelled in the crowd. We're gonna have to censor that one. Look out here in the neutral zone, sent into the Chatham zone, but Chatham has it. They'll get it out. 8 minutes to go in this third period here. Chatham bringing this one in here with a shot. Bad save by Matt Montina. And this one's going to come up and out of play. Shots on goal, it is 49-18 in favor of the Cougars. It has been just an onslaught as WMPQPL has been hounded and walloped in their own end. Shot here off the face-off by Chatham will go up and out of play. Face-off inside the WMPQPL zone again. Another shot here off the face-off. And another save by Matt Montina. He'll hold on. Stop play again. Look right around here. Shot here by Chatham goes wide. WMPQPL on it in their own end. But they turn it over here. And now a chance here for Chatham, but Matt Montina says no, makes a big save. Chatham still putting on the pressure though. And Montina builds. Kyle Lappy have that misplay there. It was a 2-on-0 for Chatham. Chatham still inside WMPQPL zone here. Another shot there. Patted away by Matt Montina. Stick comes loose here, but the Cougars hold this one in. Shot here. And save made by Matt Montina. He holds on to that one. Puck here brought to far side boards. Chatham able to hold this one in off the faceoff inside WMPQPL zone. Shot here from a sharp angle. That one doesn't go. Rebound there. Matt Montina finds it. He covers it up. Shot here off the faceoff. It goes wide. And this one will come out all the way into the Chatham zone. And Chatham has it here before it's knocked away. Chatham gets it back here inside their own end, but it's turned over here. As Chatham takes this one out of their own zone here and brings this one in to WMPQPL's end. WMPQPL on it here. They're able to get this one out. Jake Vandenberg enters in offsides. We'll get a whistle. Looks like WMPQPL's fourth line will get some reps. Joey Danello, Dylan Rocco, and Dylan Peterson getting a chance here now as Chatham wins this face-off here. As they send this one into the WMPQPL zone a little high, it's going to go up and out of play. Battle for it off the face-off here. This one cleared away here to center ice. This one dumped in here. Chatham not able to keep this one in. It comes out to the neutral zone. Chatham will have to tie back up and re-enter an onside, which is what they do. Shot there. Doesn't go. And now this one will come out here to center ice once again. Chatham tagging back up and re-entering in on sides. Shot there. That one doesn't go. Puck here at the side. Chatham able to hold this one in here with a slap shot there. Another save by Matt Montina. Shot here. Save made by Matt Montina. 4:05 to go in the third period. Dylan Peterson there with at the side. Getting it to Kyle Lapp, and he clears it away. Chatham on it here, bringing it in. Shot there, and a glove save by Matt Montina. He holds on. (56-18) when it comes to the shots department, all in favor of Chatham. It has been a rough one here for WMPQPL. Battle for here at the far side boards. Kept in by the Cougars. Another clear attempt there is no good. Chatham holds it in again. Shot there from a distance. Blocked away by Matt Montina. This one will clear its way out here. Chatham bringing this one in. Getting a shot there, and Matt Montina not able to hold on to that one there. Do we have a goal? Matt Montina looked like he had it. Will they give him the goal? I don't know. They celebrated. Doesn't look like it will be a good goal. Regardless of what happened, I couldn't really see. It looked like Matt Montina did have it, but I'm not particularly sure. But it is still 5-1. Chatham's still up big by a 4-goal margin here. Matt Montina making another save there as Chatham gets a shot there through some traffic. 2:53 to go in this third period. Face off won by the Cougars. This one sent across here. Ben Martone on here. He'll chip it away. For here. At the neutral zone near side boards. This one makes its way into the Chatham zone. This one knocked away here. Chatham with it out here in the neutral zone. You just mentioned the fact, of course, the Chatham away jerseys just say the word Chatham on it, but the home jerseys actually have the Montreal Canadiens logo on their front crest. And it's actually on their helmets too, which is kind of funny to see. But yeah, Chatham has the Montreal Canadiens logo on their home jerseys and on their helmets. Their away jerseys just says Chatham on the front. Minute 40 to go here in the third. Chatham up still 5-1, which pretty much puts this game to bed here. It would be a repeat of when WMPQPL faced Chatham 2 years ago, which was a 5-1 win as well for the Cougars. Chatham there losing their footing there while trying to get a shot off. Couldn't get it. And now WMPQPL on it in their own zone. We'll take this one out. That's Kyle Lappy there. We'll dump this one in from center ice. As we reach our final minute here in this game. Chatham bringing this one in here. Setting up for a shot there. Save made by Matt Montina. He'll hold on for Chatham's 60th shot on goal. Unfortunately, WMPQPL last season was on a red-hot stretch, 8-game win streak before they lost to KGS in the sectional final, but this year it's just been the polar opposite. They started the season off basically continuing off of how last season ended, and then things have went flat. And it's just an unfortunate sight to see how this season, regular season to be specific, after this game, is going to wrap up here. 15 seconds to go in this game. Five seconds here. Chatham within the WMPQPL zone. Chatham looking to try to get one last chance, but the buzzer will sound, and that is going to do it here at Ice Fault. Chatham will pick up the victory, a dominant one, with a final score of 5-1. Just a rough night here for WMPQPL, especially without their star player on the team missing this game and out of the lineup. That's Joe Barricaro. But the good news is that the injury from that Pascagoula Valley game was not serious to end this season, as he will return for the state sectional playoffs. WMPQPL will be facing West Essex on Monday. That is the 23rd. But anyways, that is going to do it here on TJK Network. Once again, your final score, Chatham 5 and WMPQPL 1. Your final shots on goal, Chatham with 61 and WMPQPL with 18. WMPQPL will drop down to an overall record of 9-13-0 on the season. And for Chatham, they will advance to an overall record of 10-11-2 on the season. Anyways, my name is Tyler Kazak here at Ice Fun Arena. That'll do it for the regular season here for WMPQPL Hockey. As now coming up will be the NJSIAA State Sectional Playoffs. They have the 8th seed. We'll be taking on the number 9 seed, West Essex, here at Icefall on Monday. I'm not sure what the time is. I was told it's 6:15, but it's not 100% confirmed yet. Be sure to follow TJK Network and WMPQPL Report on Instagram to stay updated for that. But anyways, we will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Peace out.